Hello everyone, so here we are at Elsewhere, and I'm going to show you some of the off-camera changes that I've made. I am so excited to start the storytelling and, give the characters some life here. The remodels aren't done yet, but I did make some of the properties look a little rough, so it looks like the island was abandoned because it's part of the storyline. And maybe in the next video, I think you'll get to meet some of the characters, hear their backstories, and know why the island is supposed to look abandoned. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take you over to my main character. She is in charge of it all. And this is the Newflounder household. Get it? Flounder, the beach, fish. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and click so we can go in there, and I'll meet you inside and give you a tour of this beautiful, newly renovated mansion. And Joan did all the work herself with the help of a friend that you'll meet later in the story. So let's go on in.
75 years later.
Okay guys, so here we are at 5 South Beach where Joan Newflounder lives. Okay, this is her beautiful mansion and I'm going to give you a tour. Let's look at the exterior. The exterior has those wonderful decorative parking spaces that allow cars to generate in there, so that way it looks like people are driving in and out, which is pretty nice. And so we have this wonderful pathway, and there's a partial wraparound porch that is shaded by the top porch here. We have a pool in the back and a nice little gazebo. And I also think it's great how the columns are just sticking out of the roof like that out there. But I will admit that if I make this roof higher, it's going to look stupid. So I would rather just deal with the columns sticking out of the top. All right, so we have some great seating here for sunbathing. And now we're going to start our way from the top and work our way down. Up here there's nothing, so I'm not going to worry about that. This is a little parlor where they can play and read and just hang out. This is another hangout area here with a fireplace and a big flat screen TV. I think this is one from Two Finger Whiskey, if I'm not mistaken. And we have this elevator that will take you all the way to the top floor, so you're not hoofing it up the stairs. But if you are an active person and you want to take the stairs, you have that option open to you as well. This is Joan's bedroom, and it's just a plain little bedroom with 2 little nightstands. Nothing fancy. It has her own bathroom attached, and she also has like these beautiful longing windows from TvickieSims and LordCrumps. And let's see here, what else? There was something else I wanted to show you and I can't quite remember what it is. Oh, these beautiful windows from the For Rent pack that LordCrumps posted. He worked on this with TvickieSims and Platinum Aspiration. Very nice. I love these things. They're so pretty. And since it's summer year-round, except for 1 month of spring, just to give that heat a break, I was able to have the luxury of having a home that has these forever open windows. All right, and then we're going to move on to the next floor. Here we have another hangout area, and we have a little PC there, another fireplace. It's very modestly decorated because of course I suck at decorating. I mean, I do okay, but I could always do better. Then we have a bedroom here and a bedroom here and another spare bedroom here. These are all guest rooms, and the reason why Joan has guest rooms in her house is because she is the welcome home. So what happens is Sims from the family bin, they tend to frequent businesses as well. So what I want to do is when I get a Sim that comes in from the family bin, then I'm going to have them move in with Joan for a little while. And what'll happen is Joan will get them ready to live in the island. So anyway, this bedroom has its own bathroom, and then there's a easy access bathroom that is accessible through the hallway for the other 2 bedrooms. And of course, we still have the elevator. And then here we are in the lobby and ground floor. Here is a nice little seating area for when Joan entertains and cooks for people. And here is her beautiful kitchen. It's state of the art. It has a lot of things from Buggy Boo and other creators as well. And I see that I have to fix that toaster because it's just like floating in oblivion. That's really nice there. So apparently we have stuff that levitates here. Okay, so anyway, moving right along. So there are things that she will sell, okay? She sells cameras, she sells cell phones, and she sells piggy banks. Now here's the thing. When she asks the person that comes in whether or not they want to live in the island, she will sell them a piggy bank and sell them a cell phone. They have a choice on whether or not they want to buy camera. It depends on what kind of sim it is. And then the piggy bank is used for loans. So if they want to own a business or if they want to own a house, they can use the piggy bank to borrow money from Joan, and Joan will provide them with the loan, and then they'll just pay it at 1% interest. So Joan can make her money. But that's basically what I have set up here for that. And this is her beautiful mansion in all of its glory. So here we are at our next property, and this is where Diana Ross lives. And no, she's not the Stop in the Name of Love Diana Ross, nor is she related to her. I just couldn't think of a better last name for Diana, so I named her Diana Ross, and what better person to name her after anyway? So this is a rental, okay, as you can tell by the mailbox, and it's a single home rental. So there are no other properties here. Now, the only bad part about rentals is that she can't decorate the outside, which, you know, there's not much I could do about that, but she can decorate the inside however she wants. I did make this house already furnished, so she has the option to rent it furnished with that hack that you can get from Mod The Sims 2. She also has one of those forever open windows. I just think they're so pretty. If I lived on an island, I would get a forever open window as well, because they let the breeze in and circulate the air in your house, and you get to see the skyline at night. Oh my goodness, I just love that. Anyway, so let me give you a tour of this cute little apartment house. All right, so here we have Diana's bedroom. Okay, so she has a little bit of decor here, and I love this little tiger that Tvickie made for the, which one is that one? The For Rent one. And then we have one of Platinum Aspirations beds from all the 42 beds. And we also have beautiful curtains that came from, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is Lady Sim Player 8. I don't think this came with any of the packs from LordCrumps crew, but I did get some stuff from Lady Sim Player 8 to fill in what I'm missing from The Sims 4. So we have a bay window here. This window is not yet released. I've been asked about it in the past by a viewer, and sadly I could not provide a link for it until they release it. But once they do, I will post the links on these videos for that. And let's see here. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of windows that I probably won't be able to provide links for because they're still not released. This is RDN's spiral staircase. I really like these better than the spiral staircases that came with the game, because you can, you know, kind of make them look like an actual spiral staircase that you would see in a house. Not that you wouldn't see the other ones in a house, but I like these. These are a little bit more homey. The other ones will have use, of course, but these are by far my favorite. And then we have Pineapple Forest's lighting. Oh my goodness, I love their glass and brass lights. They're so pretty. And then this is from the Simixties set from Nonsensical Pixel. And this is from Tvickie's Book Nook pack. And there's just a whole bunch of things from a lot of different creators here that I so love. But yeah, this is Diana's little cute, quaint home that is just so adorable. I would love to live in this house. The mansion is gorgeous, but it's too fancy for me, and that's too much house for me, because, you know, I have a house that has 4 bedrooms because of the, you know, I have my mom living with me and my son and my nephew. So there's, you know, a bunch of people living here. So I needed a bigger house, and we all, you know, share the expenses and everything to make it work. But cleaning it, that's a lot of house to clean. If it was up to me, this is where I would live, where it's nice and small. So anyway, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so here we are at Leasia Alana's house. And she is a local who used to live on the island before it was abandoned. And when she came back, she saw that it was in ruins, and it broke her heart. And when she saw that Joan was fixing some properties and what have you, it sparked some curiosity. Anyway, I don't want to tell too much about the backstory, because I will be talking about that in another episode. So let's take a look at Leasia's house. Okay, so she has a simple, and this is also a rental. She has a simple little studio type home, where it's nice, cozy, and comfy for her. This is her bedroom right here. I plan to add a little more decor and stuff, but right now this is what we have. And then we have her bathroom and her living room. And then there's a cute little fireplace by the kitchen to keep her house warm on abnormally cooler days. And then this is her kitchen right here. So it's a very cute little simple home that's very affordable. And I really like how this one came out. This one has the walls and floors from LordCrumps' collection, and then these windows are the Florida windows from ShastaKiss. I like these windows. These are perfect beachy style windows, and they're also really good for hotels. And that brings me to the next property I will be working on in the future. Is going to be the Pink Flamingo Hotel, which is going to pair perfectly with TvickieSims expansion pack 16 pack. So she did the Love Struck pack with the help of Nikki and LordCrumps, and some things from Lamera in there. Some mods are included in there. This is a very exciting pack, and it is huge. Wait till you see it. So I'm going to go ahead and come out of here, and then I'm going to show you that house on Cod Island, because I made it a little less pretty, since the idea is that it's going to, you know, look like it was abandoned. And then see this house next door also, it has like the dilapidated siding, and you know, it looks pretty worn and grim. So does this one, and this one just, you know, I left it alone. So it's like every other house, or every, you know, ever so often you'll see a house that is in need of repair. Like this one here is in need of repair, and this one here has graffiti on it and paneling. So, you know, I just wanted to look like it was a little bit abandoned, but not abandoned for so long where the plants and the wildlife have taken over. It was just abandoned for a short amount of time, enough for it to be looted and, you know, have certain areas that are messy and dirty and what have you. So, but yeah, that's Leasia's little home. And I will see you at the house on Cod Island. Okay, so here we are at the house on Cod Island, and Wade is here looking up at the sky. He's a cute little guy. He is actually from, if you guys ever heard of Rooster Teeth, they did a little series on The Sims 2. If I can find a YouTube link for that, I will post it in the description box. But that was the best little show that was ever made regarding The Sims 2, in my opinion. Anyway, this is where Wade will live, and he's going to have a little dock. I have some hood boats. I'm going to make this water area fishable because sadly there are no portals on this property, so he cannot leave the property when you're playing him. When you're not playing him, he can be downtown, and he also owns the fish store, so you'll be able to see him not downtown, but you'll be able to see him in the city part of Elsewhere when he's manning the fish store. But I'm going to put a little boat in the neighborhood view, so it looks like he has like a little boat that he uses to go from his little island here to the rest of the island there. So it doesn't seem very far away, but we're going to pretend like it is. And the sucky part is that the boat is probably going to look ginormous, but either way, that's the way it's going to work. All right, so I kind of boogered this house up a little bit. I made it overgrown with you know, plant life and what have you, and then we used like this faded wood fencing and these little stairs here and stuff, just to make it look like it's been through some stuff and it's seen life. And then I found this decrepit, ugly wallpaper that looks all messed up. So, you know, it looks like a house that hasn't been inhabited in a really long time. And right now, the only thing he could truly afford is this hammock, because I have to change his funds to something a little bit less. I want it to be more realistic. I don't want them to start off with a lot of money. He borrowed the money to buy this house, and he also borrowed the money to buy the fish store. So he will have to pay Joan back on that loan. But this is the cute little home on stilts. Well, not on stilts, it has a basement, but this is the cute little home on Cod Island. When he has money, he will definitely be working on his home and making it prettier and making it look like the house that I initially designed, so that, you know, he can represent and show off his little house whenever we play him. His house will look better and better gradually. So this is the little cellar he has. I think I'm gonna turn this because LFB, I don't know how to say their name, but the initials of the creator are LFV. They have the Horse Ranch vineyard stuff, the barrels and the wine and all that other stuff. So I think I'm gonna put that down in his cellar and have him, you know, add the wine and what have you to his fish store sales. Now the Sims can't really drink the wine, they'll just only buy the bottles and that's it, but I think that'll be a cute little thing, you know, fish and wine, I guess. But yeah, this is the house on Cod Island, one of my favorite houses in Elsewhere. So all right, everybody, wave goodbye to Wade. Bye, Wade. Okay, so those are the houses that I did off camera. I definitely do want to do something with this one panorama / 2 Main Street. It says it's a school, but what I think I'm going to do is turn it into a hobby lot. And I think that that would be the perfect place for TvickieSims and Pineapple Forest's mod that they did with the My Shuno game. it'll be like a bingo hall for them to play in and stuff. And then, you can get art classes and yoga, just like a little community place where they can hang out and stuff. And Joan will man it until somebody decides to buy it and man it themselves. But I want to fix all these businesses up, and Joan will own all of these businesses and man them with staff and what have you. So that way, it's a self-sustaining and self-running little thing. Now, one of the other places that I also added to elsewhere, I added a downtown. And for downtown, I used Plastic Boxes Baskerville. So here in Baskerville, it's going to be my downtown. So it's nighttime. Oh my goodness, I love the sky from Leasia. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. And it reflects so pretty in the water. And I also have the Sky Fix from Lodius and Lazy Duchess. And I think some Noki did some stuff for that too. Love it. Anyways, so this is going to be mostly alien. A lot of aliens are going to live here. It's not just going to be aliens, but most of the people that are going to inhabit this area, it is going to be aliens. And they're created aliens by me that I made a long time ago that I dug up, and I was able to find. It'll be so great to play them again, and you'll meet each of them, and they'll all have a backstory. And they're going to be the ones that run this little ecosystem here at the desert. So I really liked Plastic Boxes creations as far as hoods are concerned. I downloaded all of them. If they would have made more, I would have had them all in my game. huge fan of Plastic Box. I love their stuff. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the shopping district, which is usually Blue Water. This is going to be Plastic Boxes Middle Ground. Okay, so here we are in Middle Ground with still the beautiful sky. Okay, so here we have like meadows and greenery, and this is going to be a temperate area. So they'll have a fall, and they'll have snow, and they'll have seasons. But yeah, so I thought I would take advantage. This is going to be like the farming district where people can buy produce and, handmade goods and what have you. So there might be an alien or two sprinkled in here, and that came from Baskerville, because these are all going to be the 3 areas that they can all travel from. I do want to find a new college for this game, so we'll look into trying to find a new college. I did put in the farmhouse that I did, that really large farmhouse, and Sandy Appleseed is going to be manning that farmhouse, and it's going to be a home business where she can sell her wares to the people of the community. There's a lot of houses in here that I have not explored yet. I might redesign a couple of them. I'm not sure. It all depends, because we have so many new things in CC that would make these houses look so much better. Plastic Box worked with what was available to them from the game and did their best to keep everything CC free. There might be like little pieces of CC here and there, like the Marvine ladder and stuff, for the smaller lots to have a stairwell for the second floor. But, they did their best with what the game had to offer. So I'm going to improve those things with the wonderful tools of CC. So anyway, this is Middle Ground. Oh, and I also have Tony Vise's floral fields. Like, this was the lupine field, but I decided to change it into a field of flowers. So it's all different kinds of flowers in there, and you could visit there and have like a little romantic getaway. And then of course the sunflower field. The only thing I changed in the sunflower field is that I added dirt clod to the area that probably would have been frequented the most. But yeah, this is Middle Ground. Very pretty, very scenic, very blue and green. Love it, love it, love it. And then here we have TvickieSims' colorful remakes of Cricket Was Here's trees, I also have their lindens as well, so they're sprinkled in here too. And of course, we cannot live without this beautiful, giant, delightful tree from LordCrumps' Hood Tree Default. And of course, for this one to light up and look beautiful, you do need Cricket's Better Nightlife. So yeah, here is middle ground. Now that I caught you guys up on the progress of my game, I have a question for y'all. Okay, so I was thinking of turning this whole back row into rentals, and then maybe having like the houses that are set up as duplexes rentals as well, but I'm not sure, because I'm wondering if maybe that's gonna make a lot of rentals, and then we'll have these obnoxious little icons up here all over the place. And I really wish that I could find a mod that would either shrink them, dim them, or just make them disappear. Like the only downfall to having none here is it'll be hard to tell. Well, not really, because I could always mouse over them and it'll tell me that there's a sim in them. But I really wish that there was a mod that we can have that would make this disappear. Like the Plumbobs, I don't mind them so much, but these apartment icons are just so big and gaudy, and just, you know, to have a whole row of them back here is going to be annoying. Oh, by the way, these dollar signs here are businesses that are owned. This is the Natural Beauty Salon and Boutique. This is owned by Diana Ross. She is the local hairdresser. And then we have the fish store that is owned by Wade. And we have the flower shop that is owned by Leasia. So yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to catch you guys up. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts or opinions on how this game is going so far. And I guess I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.